I gotta win.
What's your definition of like equality? Like for a man is equals to a woman is equals to a man.
If we're talking about a date, I'm not paying. I'm not paying, okay? Otherwise, go for your own spec. Didn't
What
want to
are
say
you
that.
saying?
But
Every
sorry.
woman has
At
27
least
personalities.
27.
At least.
At least. Respect goes before you. It gets into the room before we're not saying.
Principles can limit an individual. What's your take on this statement?
Yes, you can do whatever you like, but you must be willing to, stand for the consequences. You must be accountable for whatever you want.
So the moment you begin to ask Uguti, what's the value of a woman? What's the value of a man? There are some things you're gonna miss.
Being streetwise is being able to navigate your way through life. Life is tough
Yeah.
on many different arrays.
Streets and ruin good things. How does one get to balance the two now?
Like the bando, I'm finna get the goal, I spend and take him to my family. I never call Pete, I got the balls as I can, yo. I'm breaking doors ever since the game is fucking locked. I pull to the scene of how niggas play. I've always been ready to be when they tell you I'm pacing all the way up. I never go beat down till I'm on the graveyard. Money on my mind, I go hard for the paper. Let the judge the government like a bus for niggas. God bless my hustle.
Michelle Ferre, who said this is Prime Art Studio with Season, always bringing you good stuff. Then swim, they're blind, and swim. This is my intro. That's how I usually do it.
That's nice.
So I want you to
The
help
intro
me.
came after forever. I didn't know.
So here's the thing. So I want to do it differently this time
Sure.
around. So I want you to help me do
That's
it,
dope.
right?
Yeah.
So after I go then swim, they're blind. You're gonna go the blind and swim.
Zenze blind kwena re nyalo ne?
Yeah, when I go the blind and swim.
Tse blind zenze.
Yeah, can we try it?
For sure.
Yeah, let's retry it. Michelle Ferre, 150, who said this is Season, always bringing you good stuff. Then swim, they're blind.
Tse blind zenze.
Yeah, nice. Today I'm having a very beautiful chakra hun.
that's
10 over 10, 10 over 10, 10 times 10. 10 over 10. How many times did I say that? 3 times. Yes.
My cheeks are gonna explode because I'm blushing.
Yeah. Blushing is not in my
Thank you.
vocabulary.
Thank you, my brother. That's Shy. Shy is the one that's not in my vocabulary. And at least I'll blush.
Yeah.
Black don't blush.
Yeah, man. So today I have Tshepi Goodness. Yeah, Tshepi. I call her Tshepi Goodness. I don't know how many of you know her Tshepi Goodness. Probably I'm the first guy to know her Tshepi Goodness. She's one of the people who are doing well, man, in the radio space. Her accent, as you guys can hear, in Oswego State, right?
Arimo stay Mo.
Yeah. Who is Tshepi? And what does she do?
Yeah. I don't really want to overhype myself, so I'm just gonna make it as nice and as nice and humble as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Because humble does exist
Sure,
in my
sure,
vocab,
sure.
Fortunately. Fortunately for you guys too, for you girl or you guy or whoever you are that's watching. Kifilori, it's important to start off by saying Tshepi is a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
I hail from the Buputatswana side, which is Mokwase. Born and bred in Mokwase.
Did you say we put that one? Yes.
That's it, right? Yeah, no, and then I love God very much. I think that's what makes me mostly. Otherwise, I'm an artist, radio girl, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
I am a chakrahan. I'm centered. I'm a respectful somebody. I'm a kind somebody, I would like to think, also. And yeah, my titles are not bigger than me. So I think that makes that I'm not my hair, I'm not my skin. I am the soul that lives within. Kimantwe Indiari. I love that woman. She's one of my faves. So that's who I am. This is Tshepi. Nice to meet you. I hope Lena Minko Kono well naturally,
Yeah, you know what?
know.
I changed my mind. The shy exists now. Yeah, on my vocabulary. Yeah.
That's
Either way, if you didn't really like hit the vernac, people would confuse you with somebody who's not from around here. How often does that happen to you?
It's happened. I've had a call center job like moons ago, long time ago. It's happened, hey?
Yeah.
So I give my guy phone. It
Sure.
depends what language you're talking. If I'm not gonna speak any Swana,
Yeah.
scam.
Yeah.
So it's a disadvantage and an advantage
Of it, ne?
that it's happened. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's happened.
I've been in several occasions, and it happens every year, whereby I'm confused for somebody who is not a South African national.
Oh, barikwena, man, barikwena, iguchuko.
Yeah, somewhere there. One of the nations that they usually say not to sound somehow, because some people might take offense, but this is not really the reason or the whatever behind it. People usually think I'm from Zim.
Okay.
Others usually confuse me with people from while I was in Namibia. Kanji, what nation did they say I'm from? I forgot. But usually it's not South Africa. Like nobody, even South Africans, they don't think. I worked in a school for 2 months.
Okay.
So I was working there for 2 months. Uh, I'm talking like I don't use vernac most of the time. So this other teacher, after 2 months, she started hearing me give Setswana. Hey, ma'am, I don't know how I was supposed to do that. She's like, I say all this time along. Let's get well in the English. You can think you are from here. I'll be like, what? So I'm not even aware of it. Are you aware of it though?
I mean, you mean with you, nah?
No, with you, because I realized.
I was never quite aware, but someone did make me aware. I think it's happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because they gave a call center. I remember when I was call center. So the Anabra, Aguilavari, I think I closer call, really say lovan.
Yeah.
Now I'm done. Thank you so very much for your details and whatever I feel for. And then even na gona ka gore leina la ge ke ena mang ke mmolelo gore nna ke nna tshepa a re mapelo wa re tshepang gore mang wa re tshepi ko mo kholong. Okay, so like ya mama ka tsebe ke re ka re buile ka Setswana ha re wa re tshepang wa tlhaloganya. Then only at the end of the call, that's when I spoke Setswana le ena even nor a re nna ka re ke bua le logo I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, and then le maburu lona ha ke sa bui le like my name ko bona maybe while I'm trying to close a sale. Ne bana le gore ba budget to me thinking that ke itse maybe Afrikaans. Ra utlwa motho a sta bua Seburu and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, a re ko. Oh, re ka fa. You know, but yeah, it's happened a couple of times.
Yeah.
I just can't give you enough scenarios. But
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
I didn't like jump, but stick jump no.
Yeah.
No, I'm grown enough for a jump, but okay. Ba bang ba utlwa ka re accent e teng, ha ba utlwa gore ke Motswana or ke mang mo founong.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm a con star. I can be a con artist.
Con star.
I can be many things because I'm an artist.
Yeah, you have different personalities.
For sure. 27. Every woman has minimum of 27. At least. Every woman. In case you didn't know, now you know, nigger.
What are you saying? Every woman has 27 personalities.
27.
At least.
At least. Even the shy ones.
Wait, is this a character that you guys portray?
Not even. Hey, it's like we go through so much. We go through so much seasons. In 5 years, a woman changes. Every 5 years, a woman changes.
Isn't that like everybody's thinking?
No, not really quite. I think a man can be stagnant with who he is, but a woman changes involuntarily. How ke mele or it's usually mele because our bodies go through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, even if you don't gain weight or lose weight or whatever, but you go through a lot of changes with your body. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. Much respect, man. Beauty is the inside. Others believe the beauty is outside. With you, what's your definition of beauty?
Definitely inside.
Definitely inside.
Definitely inside. I mean, I like looking pretty, but it starts from within. I think that's why I'm so obsessed with beauty and nice things.
Yeah.
Because it's internal, outward. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
Yeah. You believe that maybe beauty has to do with respect? Do they have a link?
100%, 110%. I'm nothing without respect, and that's part of my make personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we go further, right?
Yeah, sure.
I had a conversation this morning with the guy who drove me here, I was in a car with, and we were talking about equality, right? Equality between male and female, or women and men. Before I get there, what's your definition of like equality? Like for a man is equals to a woman is equals to a man. What's your definition of that kind of equality? 50-50, if I put it in the modern...
You wanted to go for 50-50 conversation. Hey, that conversation is...
It's a taboo, right?
No, I think it's boring.
Yeah.
That
No,
I
no, no,
promise
no,
you,
no,
it's
no.
like, what is 50-50? I think each to their own, you understand? I
Yeah.
think some people are about 80-20, some are about 50-50, some are about 100-0, some are about 100-100.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on the relationship and what it is you guys are building, because I would assume you're building. I
Yes,
would
yes,
assume you're
definitely,
building. Even
definitely.
if it's like a 80, it's like a 20. I feel like since even if it's like a 40, it's like a 60, or like it's like a 100, when not something only mo zero, like go sharela and then everyone's a builder. Like honestly, I think it's a dynamic conversation to have.
But the
So 50-50, like if we're talking about a date, I'm not paying. I'm not paying, okay? Otherwise, go for your own spec. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
is it
saying.
here?
Yeah.
Is it here? So where I'm trying to draw the line,
Yeah.
you mentioned 80-20, 50-50,
Yeah.
35-75. The numbers, how do we draw them? Like, who draws these numbers? What are these numbers? The what part of it? In your own thinking.
I think for the longest time, society decided that. But now we are wiser. We are wiser enough to make our own decisions. And that's why I get each to their own.
Each to their own.
Now that's why I get when it comes to a date. If you're asking me a question as direct as do you believe in a woman going 50-50 on a date, the
No,
answer
I
is
am
easy.
far from
The
that.
question is, the answer is very easy. You can know for me if that's
Yes.
the case. If you're talking about the context of a date.
No,
Otherwise, on
far
another
from the
level,
date
like
context.
or it's
I'm
an
talking in a broader sense, like generally, when we talk on
yeah,
the
hence
50-50 space, because our argument, right, rather on the car while we were coming, he stated that we bring value, the term value, in the discussion, and it starts to bring the imbalance or the
oh God.
argument. So once you begin to say the word value, what you bring on the table, that's where now the argument starts. So uh that's not really what we're gonna be talking about today, though, but it's one of the things that really got me thinking, Uguti. Oh, so the moment you begin to ask Uguti, what's the value of a woman, what's the value of a man, there are some things you're gonna miss. So for example, while we were talking about, let's give it in a scenario whereby he said if we add value, it's gonna go to who's working and who's not working in the house, and it doesn't have to go there. So like you
It really
started that it
doesn't.
depends on the relationship, how you guys set boundaries, and what are the principles that are guiding
For
your
sure.
thinking, right? So we're gonna be discussing building principles, because principles are guidelines that are directing you or showing you uh, lines on how you must live. However, there's an argument, I don't know how you feel about it, Tshepi, that people think that principles can limit an individual. What's your take on this statement?
I'm very moralistic. I'm very principled
We
myself.
can tell.
Thank you. That is
Yeah.
a compliment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I regard good manners as good conduct. It's equals to each other. Good conduct, good manners. Good
Good
manners,
conduct.
good conduct.
Okay.
It's like table manners. It's like greetings. In the morning, how in the boardroom, even if you have a boss, you greet them. It's just kind of common courtesy. So principles are important for sure. For me, it's no debate at all.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do they limit an individual?
They
Cause
don't. If anything, they give you a bigger spectrum of opportunity. Because respect goes before you. It gets into the room before we're not saying respect.
sure.
Because so nah, man, it doesn't limit you. If anything,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to say anyone's stupid, but people that would think like that would have to be really narrow-minded
Okay.
to think being principled limits you.
Yeah. Let me put it this way, right? Give you a picture. When I say like an argument on limitations, when I was like going through like the thinking or what I've learned over the past years about principles, you can be in a place whereby there are 100 things, but your principles can approve 5.
Your principal's gonna approve 5 things
Five of
of
those
the 100.
amongst the 100.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
because people who live without principles are just no mahini type of people. So they can wake up to no mahini any given day. They can go for a no mahini.
For sure.
But a principled person values every decision they make.
Yeah.
You know, so if I'm deciding something today to live by, if anything that comes my way, even if it's an opportunity, if it doesn't align with what I
What your
believe
principles
in,
are.
yes, I don't take it. But if you don't have principles, whatever that comes, you take.
For sure.
Could be good,
You blow with the
could be
wind,
bad.
basically.
Yeah, so to some people, they feel like it's limiting. Guti. That's why they find us uptight and boring. Or,
Yeah,
you
mara
guys
ka
don't have
tshwane ba
style.
botlhe bathong
Yeah.
tleng, mo nneteng fela bana ba Jehova.
Yeah,
Re ka se tshwane ba botlhe.
sure.
Ka se tshwane ba botlhe. Akere ba bang ba tlo re ba ipona ka gore o na le tsona di-principles tseo. Akere wena wa itse gore goal ya go keng.
Yeah,
I feel like with principles, because really to re utlwana le di-principles akere.
Sure.
So rona re ka se disagree on that. O mongwe ke ena ka disagree yang ha e le gore o batla bophelo bo maketseng bo
Yeah.
ba o batlang bo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, man, we set her up for success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If maybe there's an individual who would like, I'm trying to get what you guys are talking about. Your simplest term on explaining like principles, what would it be?
Okay, I think the easiest way for me to kind of give an example, okay, the Bible.
Yes.
The Bible is our
course, of
manual. It's our manual for life.
Yeah.
It's like I read, I don't know it's all imperfect mo bophelo. Mara o tshwere Bible, o kgona gore o kry-e tsela. You get it?
Sure.
So principles are like that. It's like guidelines, it's like rules. It's like, you know how you've got rules, you've also got responsibilities. Yes, you can do whatever you like, but you must be willing to, stand for the consequences. You must be accountable for whatever you want. You want to go party all night? Go have fun, bro. Have a joy. You want to go and find girls and do whatever you want? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
You got
ahead.
all the money. O na le 10K mo account. O batla e etsa ka di-berry le moe chondon. Bo Tshepi ba batla di-verve. Mara kele, But then ka moso house na ya school fees ya ngwana. Ha, re yo rona. So that's all I'm saying.
That's the price you pay.
That's the price you pay. So
Every
I think
decision
that might
has-
be some examples, or
Yeah.
an example should be there in what I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
said, I think. Yeah.
Ooh. I like the part where you mentioned that respect walks in a room
Yes.
before you walk in.
Yeah, for
Have you ever seen an instance whereby people they fight to have respect? How does one end up being in a position whereby they work harder to earn respect, whereas these different individuals just being there in jail, day one nobody knows him, but they can respect him. How does it happen? If in your own understanding or when you try to think about it, is it a principle thing? Is it a branding thing? What could it be that when two people who are wearing suit are standing there, the other one people can respect, the other one people can tend not to respect?
Yeah. No, definitely. It's. I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
It's a combination of both. The principles tsa ge,
Mm-hmm.
le se se ba reng seriti.
Sure.
So seriti se nna teng, so yeah, it's I think it's also it's easy just to like see when someone almost gives themselves respect, then is able to give the next person respect. It's just almost, it's honestly, I can't see how to explain it. It's intangible. Ha e tshwarege daideng, mare wa bona le motho o nka mo tlhompha ka gore le nna ka ntlhompha, like. So for me, I don't. I'm glad you actually asked this question, because I often say, gore, you don't ever have to, personally, nna, you don't ever have to earn my respect. I'll give you respect for free.
Yeah.
How you lose it is on you. That's your responsibility. That's I get it.
So you give respect
gonna
for
get
free,
that
but
now. For
how
free,
person loses it?
I don't
it's
give
on
hugs
them.
for free, but I give for free.
Hey, you don't
If you
give
want a
hugs for
hug,
free.
you must pay. But respect.
It's like everything's a
100%.
transaction to you.
Yeah.
If one wants a hug, they must pay.
Sure, at least 10 rand.
10 rand.
At least 10 rand.
Sure.
I
At least I
couldn't get-
didn't owe you, so I don't have a bill.
Well,
Because you
well,
after this
no,
thing, you were
negative
supposed to send me a
invoice,
bill.
Negative invoice. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Crazy, right? So a lot of people they don't know the importance of like principles, hence we are having this discussion. It looks like it's an obvious thing, but I've met different individuals who have so much value and they have so much potential, but however, because they are not principled, it is easy to lose everything. It happens in communities, a certain individuals who's well talented, having super great talent, but because they don't have principles that are guiding them. Ko Bolomba Buaba, the principle they love the most is discipline, even though it's a thing on its own. It's a subject on its own, but by rata too much. So, ke yone batho ba leng bantsi ba leng familiar le yona, how disciplined ke themele gore mo diklaseng, a lot of people they don't know, but there's a lot of things that goes in with that. The art of consistency, for example, if maybe you are building something, one of the rules as a person who builds is consistency. It's a general, universal type of thing. So, coming to the question that I directing it to you also is, if one can ask to you, Tshepi, here I am. I'm a chakrahan, as you put it, right?
I am.
Yes,
That
I
I
want
am.
to be respected like you. I want to be a person who has direction in life. Where do I start? How do I build um, um, hey, principles?
Okay, I
How
get
does it
it.
start? Although it's not like a one
Wait,
size fits all type of thing, but where do we start from the whole thing?
no, it starts. It starts at home. Charity begins at home, man. That's like how only principled. Learn how we push out to be principled and have morals and just realize what having rights means. You should be responsible for those rights.
Yeah,
You can't just have cake and then wait slice it up, eat it simple.
yeah,
How phologolo.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think where you start is just believing in yourself. Start
Okay,
there.
sure.
Believing in a higher power, I think, is so important. Like I
Yeah,
told you earlier, Ketali yoga. Like for me, it centers me.
yeah.
There's no right or wrong way of doing yoga.
Oh, is it where the
Because
chakrahan term comes from?
yes, that's for sure. Because
Okay,
it's
okay,
aligned to the
okay.
core.
Yeah,
The core of the person. We
yeah,
all have a core.
yeah,
So yeah, like I think just believing in a higher power, even if it's more you move forward now, but a higher power, it grounds you. It's like I was saying about Bible, the example of the Bible. It's kuri- it's just the two first things in Kadinahanam, but there's plenty of things you can do. Discipline, like you mentioned, is so important. You can't not want to be disciplined. Like I said, how polo.
yeah,
So treat yourself in the most highest regard
yeah,
so that the next person can do the same.
yeah,
Hey, and treat others well too. Baby, in a lot of reference, man. It's like your neighbor, how you would want them to do to you. It's like almost like street language. It's almost just like being streetwise.
yeah,
It's nice to have a balance of being streetwise and book smart.
yeah,
Ha di tla ditlhaka tsele, o tlhakantse, o ye le tsona, o ye ko medicine school, o nne doctor, bophelo ba gago bo nne phashash, o nne le soft life, o tsamaye ka Bugatti, ngwana.
yeah,
And then at the same time, ha gote, oh, okay, go na le tsotsi ko ntle, you're able to, either get your alarm, go into the safety room or whatever. Le ga ntse o na le yona guap eo,
yeah,
because now you're streetwise enough to have had that kind of security,
yeah.
because you have that kind of guap.
Yeah. Speaking of that crazy thing that you brought up, whereby you are intelligent and you need to balance it with the street smart, being street smart. I've had like different things that I've seen in life growing up, especially in church. I'll give you an example in church because
Yes.
I go to church. You find a brother well principled, having the word, having everything, but when it comes to how the streets operate, he's too weak, to survive.
Yeah.
Seen them in relationship, most of them they become uptight. And it was a conversation I had with my friend the other day that yes, we believe and we pray, but that doesn't mean we mustn't be romantic. Romance, you learn it maybe from the streets, or these are knowledge that you get in the streets. How the hustle goes, like
Yeah.
the hustle, core lessons of the hustle, you find them in the streets. However, I said to him, balancing the thing is very tricky because one tend to think they are compromising themselves when they learn the street type of things because they believe streets ruin good things, so in your uh simple understanding as a girl o golela mo kasi, how do you get to bring that balance into existence? We have somebody who went to Oxford, for example. Oxford is an old thing because I'm not familiar with varsities. YouTube has from the universe.
Okay, oh, is it?
Yeah, I learned a lot
okay.
of things from YouTube.
That's quite cool.
Yeah. So, how does one get to balance the two now? Now I have books, but now ke tlhoka gore le nna ga ke nna le
batho
tshepi ke
balance,
shelele
o
wa
batla
bona
balance.
ke ka sound nkare ke mo officing but ke sound nkare ke
Yeah,
being a present member.
without being misunderstood. Ha go tla ko streetwise, nna streetwise the way ke bona ke go tlhaloganya strata.
Yeah.
Ne? But don't misunderstand me for ha ke re being streetwise not dangerous.
Yeah.
Remember, there's
Yeah,
personal,
no, I know, I
remember there's
understand you.
personal branding.
Yes.
You brand yourself as a person.
Yeah.
You go to where you must be.
Yeah.
Ska go sa tlhokeng go bo o bo le ko teng. Ha o se tsotsi, o ska go ditsotsi.
Yeah.
Ha o se tsotsi, o ska go ditsotsi. Ha ile re o ja buka, o book smart and you want the soft life. O ka se go ditsotsi, o ka se go Hillbro
Yeah.
or o bloma le your rich friends. A go the rich people there. A gona anyone o yang go Hillbro a lo bloma. Aba hijack you because now you have to then in wena o tshwarang koloi ha go hijack your koloi. No. You don't have to be in a dangerous place.
Yeah.
But being streetwise is being able to navigate your way through life. Life is tough
Yeah.
on many different arrays. So people can find the balance. Even if you're the most intelligent person, right? Again, dibuka tsele, o di tjele, pap. Mara, you have a brother, you have a sister, you have someone who's more streetwise than you, and you're book smart than they are. Balance with them. Phela le bona, ba godisa, a ganang.
Yeah. Yeah.
O itse gore ha ena o ka kopana le dilo tse leng gore no sa expect gore o tla kopana le tsona founela ena pele
Sure.
bua le ena ka tsona ntlhaloganya you know where to look, you know where not to go, you know where to go. That's streetwise.
Yeah.
You're not playing a dangerous game. Life is dangerous enough as it is. Bophelo bo kgona go tsamaya in a second.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
just watch your back, but also get your head in the clouds about great things. Be positive but be mindful. Yeah, be positive but be realistic. Yeah.
Crazy. The bars are always coming out of your mouth.
Oh man, I should be a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't make music.
I have made music, but singing.
Oh.
not rapping.
You can sing.
Poetry.
Yeah,
I
poetry.
dabble.
Poetry. It's giving poetry vibes though. What do you usually do, Kanjuan? What are you doing? Where are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm amazing. That's who I am.
Yeah. It's the easiest way to explain it. You see what you did there? I see what you did
I'm
there.
amazing. That's
I see
who
what you
am.
did there.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm an artist. I think that rounds me up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that rounds me up as a person.
Sure.
Ke rata dilo tse dintsi. Ooh, I'm also an entrepreneur. Look at my cute bag. Like, I'm gonna have a boutique one day. O tla mpotsa potso e, ke gore like, I'm a boutique CEO, owner, girlfriend, whatnot. Can I go drip it mo ngwaneng?
Yes.
Check
Girl
me,
of
like,
now,
check
only
me,
girl
like
of now.
5-10 years max.
Yeah.
Ke be le tona. It'll
Crazy,
probably be
man.
all
Beautiful,
over, but
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm just a child of God. He's got big dreams.
Here we are. Yeah.
That's
Either way, this is now we are wrapping up and closing it because I want you to go and help yourself over there.
Yeah, it's bricky. I'm a breakfast kind of girl.
Yep. In closing of today's conversation, it has not yet begun. If you noticed, our conversation has not yet begun, but we spoke.
I think we kind of went, I don't know, unless that's not good enough for you.
I know you can go deeper than that.
Oh, please. We need 3 hours. Boy, bye.
Yeah.
But we need a lot of time if you want to stretch things, yeah.
Yeah. Of course. It's cool if we're gonna
You
invite
can pick my brain any other day as well. I don't mind.
I can pick your
I will
brain.
be back.
This person is talking bars 24/7.
Yeah, pick
How
my
am I
brain.
supposed to breathe? A lot of things have went
You
over
must
my
not
head.
breathe.
I'm gonna hear them on post when I be editing this
I
whole
go,
thing.
hey, me.
In closing,
You said it. Yeah.
who do you want to be remembered as when it's all said and done?
As a godly goddess. That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Now go from our season, the most darkest person in this whole set, with the chakra hand in a green. Is that a green bag?
It's a green bag.
Yes.
Money green, honey. It's emerald, my favorite color.
Emerald. With the girl with
Money
the
green.
emerald bag. See you when we see you. If you don't see us, we don't see you. Cut.